We have our Thistlewaite Wildlife Management Area that we've established a program on. The Corps of Engineers also has what they call the Indian Bayou Tract, which is also closely located near Thistlewaite. And on those areas, we have specific antler restrictions that a hunter adheres to. We believe that on Thistlewaite, because of habitat, because of adjacent agriculture, that area has the potential to produce some quality deer, and the objective, of course, of the antler restrictions are to protect our good year-and-a-half-old bucks, the younger bucks that are showing potential, and let them live and move up into the older age classes. It's probably going to take 4 or 5 years before we really begin seeing results of that. And what the results we expect to see is we expect to see more hunters harvesting bucks in the 3- and 4-year-old categories that have, some quality antlers on them. And a lot of clubs and landowners around the state are doing this on their clubs, on their private lands. We have some other wildlife management areas where this could be done. For the most part, we produce some quality deer on our WMAs. What we don't have is the age structure probably on the WMAs like you might have on a piece of private land. Basically, what we see is that 70% of an age class of bucks, born during a particular year, are harvested by the time they're a year-and-a-half old, which only leaves about 30% moving up into the older age classes. Now that 30%, some of them turn out to be some really nice deer, but there's not many of them. Again, the objective that we have on Thistlewaite is to get that 70% that we see on most WMAs in line about 40 to 50%, where we're moving a much larger proportion of our younger bucks into the older age classes, and that's something we're going to be looking at. That's one of the goals and objectives is, are we actually doing that? Is that happening on Thistlewaite? And if it does happen on Thistlewaite, then we may, over time, say, well, okay, let's look at Red River, Three Rivers, which are very good management areas and located in agricultural country. Maybe we can do the same thing on those type of areas.